Chapter 3. Gollum. This guy's really mad. He's a really scrawny guy. Hangs out up in the mountains in the dark. He's kind of upset and emotionally deranged. He's really upset. And really depressed, too. Because he really wants a ring. The ring that made him so ugly and awful looking. And he hobbles around. He's like a naked newborn chimpanzee. Ugh. He only has his loincloth for company. It's so sad. Really, he says, really, is this really what everyone wants from me? I just want this stupid ring. I know there are dudes out there who want to throw it into the volcano, but I won't let them. I won't let them. Gollum continues to scream and yell, talk about how he killed people for the stupid ring, how he became corrupted and awful by it, and how annoyed he is that his hair keeps hanging in his eyes. Darn it! Darn it! Why does my hair keep hanging in my eyes? This is the most annoying stuff ever, and it's covered in grease. You know, well, if only I weren't French, maybe I would take a shower. Oh. He starts to get really mad, but then he looks around a corner, and look, it's Frodo and Sam, and they just happen to be carrying a ring right out in front of them. Ooh, says Gollum, this is what I've been waiting for. He begins to casually waltz behind them, in a really weird, stalker kind of manner. Frodo says, what was that? Samwise says, don't bother, Mr. Frodo, it's all gonna be a little kid. No, it's not, says Frodo. There's a creepy man over there. I think he's French. Gollum pokes his little head out, and then bobbles over and says, do you need directions, Mr. Frodo? How do you know my name? Well, it's probably because this story is being narrated. Oh, okay. All the characters know each other. Okay. Well, says Frodo, I do kind of need directions. Let's go then, says Gollum. Follow me. You can just tell me where you have to go. We're looking for a volcano, where we can throw in this ring into the fire. Well, that's wonderful, says Gollum. But that'll involve us running through this very dangerous obstacle course that I built. Whoever knew that a really skinny, scrawny, loincloth-wearing, French corrupted guy spent all his time making an obstacle course with logs and guinea pigs and really bizarre things. Gollum, where did you get all this stuff? Well, you know, you have a lot of spare time sometimes when you're hanging out in the mountains. Follow me. They continue running through the landscape. Gollum continues to keep the secret to himself. He knows that he wants to take the ring. He knows that he's always wanted it. Give it to me, he wants to say. But he cannot, because that would only ruin his masterful plan. Frodo says, hey Gollum, are we going the right way? Gollum says, oh, sure. Gollum was lying, though. He knows he's leading the wrong way. And then, Samwise has slipped, and then everybody slips. They're going really fast down the hill. Look out for that rock, Frodo. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Gollum thinks maybe this is my opportunity to take the ring while they're distracted. So, sliding after each other. Gollum tackles Frodo. Bam! They continue to roll. They snowball themselves down the hill. Who would have thought that this mountain would be so smooth? There they go. Samwise is hot in pursuit. Look out, Frodo! Gollum is secretly sneaking his hand into your pocket. Look out! He gets hold of the ring and says, yes, finally. But Frodo says, why are you doing anything with that? That's mine. He takes it back. Gollum says, oh, okay, here you go. I don't know how they had this conversation while going so fast down the hill, and then they finally do hit a rock. Whoosh, clang, bam. There they are. Gollum has been separated, though. They're separated by a rock wall. And Frodo says, I know what you were trying to do. You tried to steal the ring. Gollum says, no, never. Why would I do that? I'm just giving you guys directions. And Frodo says, Gollum, we don't need you anymore. You're behind this wall of rock anyway, so we're not going to try and save you. Sorry, but good riddance. Gollum feels really depressed now. What is he supposed to do? He's already hated by everybody. He finally meets some curly-haired, attractive hobbits. And you know what? They didn't like him either. Darn it, says Gollum. Darn it, darn it, darn it. He kicks his foot against the wall, but he remembers that he hasn't had shoes in years. So he really hurts. Ow, says Gollum. Darn it, darn them all. He sits there quietly and says, how am I going to befriend these people? And he says, knock, knock. And nobody says who's there. Frodo and Samwise have already left. Banana, says Gollum. And nobody responds. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? He says. Not only was there nobody there, but he also realizes that he messed up a really easy joke. Darn it, says Gollum. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Why doesn't anything ever work for me? Nothing ever works. So depressed. Gollum goes for a walk, and he eventually finds themselves on the fields. Then, completely delusional, he sees a really weird, rickety merry-go-round again. Whoa, says Gollum. This is amazing. He walks over to it. And the carousel, he realizes that all the horses are him. They're all a bunch of Gollums that you can ride in a circle. Whoa, says Gollum. This is so messed up. This is so weird. Really, like, bizarre. Hold on a second, readers. I'm getting a phone call. Noah Griffin. Hello, why are you calling me? You have to try my thing. Well, guess what? There, Buster Brown. I have been recording. Oh no, it's still recording.